Hi guys, and welcome back to episode 5 of City Skylines Hexiles. We're jumping straight back in with a quarry, a stone farm, because there is no land or fertility to be optimised here. So let's get doing that. Lovely. And then let's get back to what this channel is all about, making those hexagons. Resources aren't great here, so I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do with this hexagon yet. But there you go, there she is. And cool, what a hexagon she is. So we're getting to the part where I need to start thinking about deleting some of the stuff that isn't on Hexagon Islands. So to begin with, I'm going to start by making the electricity underground so that isn't a problem. Next, we're going to put the transformer station, the electric thing. I feel like I have to explain it like that for people that are like, what's a transformer? Or at least that's what I tell myself. Yeah, so we're going to put it on the hexagons just to prepare for the switch. Now we're going to begin the hexagon that's going to encroach on the city. So as I build it, I will be deleting things. Hopefully we won't run into any problems. Mr. Optimistic over here. Now let's begin moving everyone out their homes like the big city corporations love to do. So God knows where my footage went of me building this, but just to update you, it's all low residential because that's what the requirement went up for. We've put a small school and a medical centre in there, and I've made it a district just so I can see what the need for the school is going to be, and I can see that it's, you know, going to be less than 400 kids, so a small school will suffice. We will also be filling the rest of the mini hexagon with commercial, and just hope that that is enough for the island. Time will tell, it's all an experiment. Now I'd really love a way of dealing with all this traffic into the city. So I think my next port of call is to unlock the highways and intersections and create a few new ways into the city by building underground tunnels. So we'll see how that goes. So my plan is to take that new intersection and take it underneath the ground, underneath the water, and bring it up onto this hexagon that we haven't put anything in yet, and just see how much of a difference that makes. Cool, that's a lovely bit of underground tunnel, that is. Right, let's get back to getting rid of our OG residents, because we don't care about them. Now I'd really like to do something different, and I'd love to be able to get the same texture as this wheat farm and just push it up to the edge of the hexagons. But I can't be bothered to find the mod that allows me to do that, so I'm just gonna try the in-game texture and see if I can do that. Yeah, I mean, it looks better than it did anyway. Probably not brilliant, but I do prefer the concrete jungle look. So I have installed a mod now that allows me to paint in my own resources. I felt this was needed because at some point down the line I'm going to have all my industrial in one area, you know, all my crops and cotton and carrots in another area, and just make it look more visually pleasing rather than just having them dotted around. I'll, you know, be able to carefully put them in, but right now we're just sort of, you know, creating the basis and making sure we can still live. So as you can see, I have painted it in, and we are going to get it set up. Oh, that's a proper circular farm in a proper hexagon island. Oof. And now that we've added the crop farm to the hexagons, we can say sayonara to the crop farm that's not on hexagons, and progress is continuing. And with that big baller move comes another big baller move, and we're going to delete the motorway into the city. Yeah, wish me luck. I think for now I'm going to try and do a giant hexagon made up of these hexagons, where it's each side is made up of 4 hexagons, if that makes sense. So the left side is potentially done, and we'll have 2 more down here at the bottom, and then just create all the other ones and go from there, really. I seem to be having some difficulty setting up this hexagon. It seems that my theory was true when I first did my first hexagon. I could not get every side to be 120 degrees and every side to be the same length, and although it looked good, it is starting to cause problems further down the line. So let's just hope we can get it under control and, yeah, see what happens. So at the minute we're just going back to trying to find where the problems are the worst, and just trying to minimise those problems by trying to make the length more equal. So finding the hexagons where some of the lengths are longer and some of the lengths are shorter than what they should be by an astronomical amount, and just trying to fix that rather than having to, you know, start all over again, you know, which I would love to do because I just love making hexagons. Currently having a blast. Is it just me, or does that not look right? I feel like I've been looking at it so long that I just can't tell anymore. And another one. I think it might be time to start panicking. I'm speechless. I pressed the record button to say, alright, looks like we've done it, and the camera moved, and I realised we haven't. Why does it always rain on me? Am I allowed to sing that? I don't know anymore. Right, back to the very first hexagon I ever did. What is the length of that one? This is how you know I'm facing severe mental difficulty. Alright, that is the best right now that I can do. Another one. What did I do? The great part about editing is I can edit out all of the dumb stuff I did that didn't work and just show you the stuff that did work. But by that logic, I'd probably never release any of these videos because those hexagons are, yeah, I don't feel great about them. Oh man. Okay, and breathe. If you can visualise what I'm trying to build, you will see that I've now done the 4 left hexagons and the 4 bottom left hexagons on the road to building a giant hexagon out of hexagons. Hexiles. Get to know. Oh, it's coming along now. That's looking thumbnail worthy, if I don't say so myself. Oh, we're a great town. The inspector clearly hasn't measured the roads of the hexagons. Right, I think it's time to catch up with some of this residential demand. So let's split these hexagon, or this hexagon, into a lovely formation of 6 triangles with another lovely hexagon in the middle. Ready for all that beautiful residential so we can kick out more OG residents in the non-hexagon bits. Well, that's unfortunate. Is it that bad, or am I just going crazy? It's definitely not good, I can tell you that much. Right, it's time to expand the empire. So since I've got the new mod that allows me to colour in the resources, I'm just going to delete my old specialised industry and remake it with the new coloured in patches, because I've heard that you need to completely delete things to count them as part of the efficiency of the industry. For instance, if you put in a load of baby trees into the forestry, it won't count that as efficiency. Just another example of me making perfect sense as usual. As you can see, some of my trees have died in the forestry, and I think that's just what happens as time goes on as they cut the trees down. I think. I could be completely wrong. Lovely. Everyone seems to be moaning about not enough hearses, so I'm going to put a crematorium on the Hex Isles, because I'm not even sure if there's a road from the Hex Isles to the old city anymore, because, you know, I'm tired and feeling defeated. Wow, wow, wow. Right, we're at the end of the episode. Congratulations again if you have made it this far. If you have, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time in Hex Isles.